Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one. Really. This is an awkward length.
How does that not go in?
Shouldn't be a problem here.
That's a birdie for McIlroy. He is just so explosive.
And getting ready for the putt. Good score going. Now at 2 under par. Now to the par 5 fifth hole. Cut it over the ridge here, Frank.
Well, if you can, if you dare. And there is actually a stream here. I know we're in the middle of a desert, but if you can clear that stream, that's the main thing. This is a crazy looking tee shot because it looks like you want to go down that left, down that canyon area, but if you don't know the exact distance you fly the ball, then you're going to be in lots and lots of problems. Those collection of 3 bunkers down the right side, as long as you can avoid that, then that second shot to this par 5, that's not overly long, it's just under 500 yards, is certainly reachable. Second shot will play uphill to a elevated green with, once again, 3 different levels.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards.
Headed for the bunker?
Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker.
All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Well, that's what the great ones do. From the rough, they use their skill and their strength to get it out and get it close.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Starting to feel it now, 3 under.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
Here at the sixth, 447-yard par 4. Pretty good hole, Frank.
Yeah, probably a layup hole, too, for the longer hitters. Something out there around the 280, 290-yard mark to make sure you don't go it in the stream. Obviously, it's a dogleg right, as you can see. The canyon on both sides is sort of well-defined, so you know where not to go. Second shot plays a little bit back up the hill to a green, once again, that's anything other than flat. It's fun. You've got to make sure you get that ball on the right tier if you want to have a birdie putt here.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Setting up for another approach, our featured golfer has continued that excellent play from earlier in the round.
Indeed, there's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shot's just going straight at the flag. Right now, everything is working.
That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie.
Now the game's #1 player, Rory McIlroy, ready with his approach. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
How about that? 4 under par.
This would be a huge momentum swing. This one's for birdie.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Well, everybody loves the short par 4. And here we have one, Frank, just 302 yards, the 7th hole.
And this hole is anything other than straightforward, Rich. Huge drop off at the front of the screen that is surrounded by water. So it's going to be a layup off the tee, really, to try and get the right yardage. This green is very, it's not very deep, but it's extremely wide. The hardest thing is to try and get a flat lie with whatever club you decide to hit off the tee and get the right yardage. Otherwise, that green actually might be a little elusive, even though this is a very short hole. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Frank, this is where a round can get away. You've just knocked it OB.
Yeah, that shot's never going to come back now. So he doesn't want to compile the error.
Now on his third shot after being penalized for going out of bounds.
Yeah, tough break really, Rich, on that last shot. It just got away from him.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. What a shot.
What are the chances of making it from there?
Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. Frank, golf may be the best sport to follow from this standpoint. You can get closer to the great athlete in golf than you can in any other sport. You could stand 5 feet from Tiger Woods at a tee box as he's getting ready to drive. I mean, that's really unusual in sports.
Yeah, it's a different type of spectator sport, especially if you follow your favorite player all the way around the golf course. Because it's not like waiting for your favorite hitter in a baseball game. You know, you've got to wait several innings. You can literally see him hit every single shot, drive through the putt.
And he's made the green, locked in on the read and the speed. Drops for a par. Frank, the par 3/8 really is Wolf Creek in a nutshell. It's hard. And it's really pretty.
It is, and it's really long too. Just under 250 yards off that back tee. Slight bit of elevation, but you can see from the tee, obviously, where you don't want to go and where you do go. If you're a little, tender of heart, then aim for the right side and avoid all that water down the left.
Frank, still relatively early in the round, but given what we've seen so far, this could be a heck of a golf round.
Yeah, right now everything's just going according to plan. It's like he's playing on all 8 cylinders. So really, you're just trying to get out of your own way.
It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side.
This is all over it.
Dude, he just made an ace. Yeah, about 150 yards left here, Frank.